Cakes.
I don't think that this stuff is sealing very good.
It's not, baby cakes. This right here is what I like to call a huge failure. This is a big problem, baby cakes. We cannot do this. We're gonna have to figure something else out. I don't know what's going on here.
It didn't work though.
It didn't work though.
Hey everyone, welcome to It's All Grady. I'm Denise.
And I'm Marcel.
Welcome to the homestead, guys.
Yeah, welcome. Welcome, guys, to our 25-acre homestead. We moved from the big city in Denver, if you don't already know, out here to live in rural America. And we are currently building our home.
Yeah.
Bam!
And homestead.
And homestead, guys. All of it. We're trying to do it all at once.
Heck yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So we've been living in a camper for two years about.
For longer than 2 years, guys. We've been out here for longer. It's been so long, guys, I'll never go camping again.
That we really got to deal with this.
Yeah. So in our previous video, guys, you know, if you watched it, you know that we finished up our zip tape, which worked amazing. Very, very expensive stuff, but it worked amazing. So we were very happy to tell you guys that we were done.
Yeah.
But we're not actually done taping. We're just done with that part, right? So one of the requirements for us to go to our next phase is to make sure that this doesn't leak, right? We don't want water getting in there, guys, if we're going to epoxy our floor. It's not designed for that, right? We've noticed that, which we knew, when it rains, guys, it can run down and get behind all this stuff. So we need to make sure that we get this sealed up too, even though we don't exactly know what trim or transition we're going to do right here. This needs to be sealed, right? So we got this tape, guys, on sale. And we were very happy. We were very happy that we got this tape on sale because the zip tape, guys, is like $34 a roll.
Yeah.
It's very expensive.
Expensive, yeah.
Right? This stuff was $15 a roll. And it's even thicker rubber. Right? And I was like, heck yeah, we're going to use that on our windows and doors. Well, we used it on the door. And we have found that it
is not working, you guys.
Yeah, we need to take a look at that and see if there's anything that we can do.
Let's go brainstorm.
I got a plan, guys.
All right.
I don't have a plan. I have a plan for a plan.
All right.
Yeah, it's a plan. It's a plan.
Here's the plan.
All right, guys. So after we installed this stuff, it didn't take me long to figure out that we were having some kind of issues here. As you can see up top there, I had already had to staple the tape onto the wood surface. So it gave me an early indication that this stuff was not probably going to work very well right here the way things are. But I did notice that it was sticking to itself very well. So we've come up with an idea that I believe will work. And if it doesn't work, guys, we can just remove this tape on the edge of the door. We can reseal up that edge and come up with another idea right here. But ideally, guys, we've already purchased this stuff. I already have it installed. I think I have an idea on how to make this stuff work a little bit better. And if I can, then we're golden. We can continue on with our windows. But we'll work the door for now, guys, because we already have it on here. So one of the steps that we have to do to be able to address these windows, guys, and even this door here, is we need to seal up this edge right here of the wall and the block together. So the wood and the block. So what I'm going to do is put some of this sealant just up that edge inside of there. We're going to flash over that stuff, guys. This is just an additional seal, right? And I'm going to put it on now, so hopefully by the time I get to it, it will be tacked up enough that I can at least bump it. This stuff doesn't dry like regular caulking does. It's stretchier. It's supposed to be able to not break when this expands and contracts. So we'll see. And it's paintable.
Alright, so we have 2 windows and a door down. Just 2 more windows to go, and then we can start resolving the issue of the tape.
I don't need much.
Alright, you guys, so we got all the way up to the door. I think we're going to jump onto the resolution. What do you think, babe?
I think that's a good idea. I have an idea on how we might be able to make this flashing tape work a little bit better. But before we do, I want to talk about something, baby cakes. How are we going to do this today? That's what I want to talk about, guys. Come on over here. Guys, today we're going to use our Bluetti to do this job. And I know you guys hear us talk about the Bluetti every now and again, and that's because we dig the Bluetti for one. You know, we really do dig this thing, and it's going to make our job a lot easier today because I don't have to string another cord out. We are going to use a heat gun. So if you don't know what a heat gun is, guys, it's a glorified blow dryer, just a little hotter. You don't want to try it on your head though, because it hurts. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to power this this operation today with the Bluetti. And today we are going to use this, right, to run our heat gun. I charged this battery up before the storms, guys, and since we're not really using it, I'm going to just use it now. All right, guys, let's come down here to the screen real quick. We're going to have to set this thing up. First of all, happy to see 100% charge. That's bam, power. We're full of it right now. All right, we got to turn this sucker on. First, let's just do a quick check, right? All right, we go to the settings here. Everything seems to be in working order. Down here to the alarms, you know what I mean? No alarms. You know what I'm saying, guys? So we got to turn this side on, right? So when you turn on the power, bam! See, now we can use our plugs, right? And what we'll be able to do, guys, we'll be able to monitor how much power this is actually using. And if that mattered to you, let's say you wanted to do it on a bigger scale, that'd probably matter to you for sure. But, like, it's kind of nice to know how much your equipment is drawing, especially when you're using stuff more long term. And this stuff you can use long term. This thing can take 4 batteries, guys. 4 batteries per unit. And then you can run 2 units together, so you can get 8 batteries on this bad mamma jamma. You know what I'm saying? This is a sweet system, guys. All right, let's get us some extension cord, baby cakes. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
I'm going to unplug our light.
Okay.
Sweet, huh? Let's try this out here, guys, because this thing gets hot, man. And let's see here. 475 watts. So it's not massive, but it's going to get hot enough to draw. That's 3,000 watt hours. This is 475 watt hours. So it will draw on it pretty good, you know. But this is our plan, guys. This is our plan. And we're going to use Bluetti to execute this plan today, right? Hopefully it works. So the idea is, guys, first and foremost, is to use the Bluetti. How awesome is that? Right? And the second plan is to be able to heat up this adhesive on this glue, on this tape, guys. I'm thinking that I could heat this stuff up, right? And heat the surface up, and it should stick down much better. If you guys don't think it's a good idea, you should probably say something before this video goes up.
All right, guys, now that we got the staples removed that we put in as a temporary solution, we're going to go ahead and see if we could get this to stick.
The AC300 is the generator, guys, right? That's what turns the sun into power that we can use, right? And the B300, guys, the B300 holds all that power. It's the battery. It's going to run for a little while. We're going to run this heat gun, guys, and we're going to try to stick this adhesive tape down a little better using heat. With a heat gun that draws at 475 watt hours itself. And we'll see what happens, right? We'll give her a little test. There it is, man.
That's on what, low? High?
There's only hot and cool.
Oh.
It's a very, very inexpensive heat gun, guys.
Hot and cool? Okay.
Hot and cool, that's it. But it's hot. Believe you me, it's hot.
All right. AC load. 454, 453 watts. Not too bad, guys. Not too bad. It is able to handle this, no doubt about it. All right. Is that the new heater for the camper?
Yeah. It's my new blow dryer, guys. Alright, what's happening here?
Do you want the roller thingy maybe?
Probably gonna need that eventually too. Because look at that, sticking nice.
Smells like a nice wood fire.
Well, you gotta heat the surfaces up enough, right? To get the glue soft, right? And the surface has gotta be soft too, right? So, or warm too, so it'll stick. It becomes a happy surface, you know? In the words of some artists, you know what I mean? We're creating a happy little surface to glue our stuff down with. Look at that. All done with the power of our Blue Eddy. Yeah. So I will tell you this. This is a lot of extra work to get this stuff to stick. I probably wouldn't use it again. Not at least on this application, right? Maybe it's better if it's stuck to like a Tyvek or something, but sticking directly to this surface just has not seemed to be very beneficial. But look at it stick now. Still a couple spots still a little questionable for me. That's how I blow dry my hair, guys. I use my Blue Eddy. You know what? You could. You could. This thing is way more than a hair dryer. If you try to dry your hair like with this, guys, you're gonna end up with a hairdo like me. That's all I'm saying. Well, what do I know? Man, this stuff is working so good right now. You know what's really nice about it? When I loaded up that Blue Eddy, the power was cheaper than it is today.
97% still.
What is it?
At 97%.
Yeah. What do you think, baby cakes? This Blue Eddy is killing it. And our idea is working out wonderfully. So, between you, me, and Blue Eddy, we got it figured out. How about that? They should write that in a country song. All right, where are we at, baby cakes? Let's check it out. We are at 94%. So I just sealed up all the way around that door, guys. I know that's it's not an all-day job, but that is a pretty heavy piece of machine. That's a tool, but it does draw a lot. It's like a glorified hair dryer. So if you know anything about those, you know they draw a lot. They create heat by heating up an element with electricity, right? So that's all straight power being sucked out of there. And this thing held up like nothing. did exactly what we were hoping it would do, and it's all working out just the way we expected it to. I'm going to continue this process, guys, and we will give it a chance to set overnight after we get it sealed up all the way, and we'll see if our idea worked out or not. All right, guys, so we're gonna wrap up this little Bluetti extravaganza with a couple of shout outs to them. First of all, Bluetti, we want to thank you for sending us out such a quality piece of equipment. I would recommend this thing to every single one of you. I know that we all can't afford it, you know, but Bluetti's even actually helped us with that. We did get one of those out, and we might be able to work out another deal in the future. But until then, guys, I can't say enough about the AC300 and the B300, guys. We also got the 420 watt solar charger, right? That gives us energy independence, guys. Not only independent to use it for a heat gun in my freezer, and maybe we can get a disco light going later, and we can have us a little party out here juiced up by Bluetti. Whatever we want to do, guys, we've got 3,000 watt hours with this baby right here. And you can add to it, which is what's so wonderful about it. Energy independence. Bam! That's what I'm talking about, baby. You don't need to be off-grid, guys, to have this stuff. That's all I'm saying. We should plan for no grid, right? Not to mention, gas expensive. By the time you're done juicing up your generator by the end of the summer, you can be able to afford one of these for sure. Pays for itself, guys. It really, truly does. And what a sweet piece of equipment. Yeah. So if you guys are interested in this thing, or if you just want to take a little gander and see what it's all about, guys, you can find out what's up with the Bluetti. We'll put a link down below. You guys can go check out their site. They got all kinds of equipment, right? It's from all the way down to the bottom, all the way up to the top, guys. They got it all. So you can go check it out and see if something fits you. And if not, you can at least see what we're talking about, guys. It's pretty sweet. All right, back to work we go. All right, guys, check this out. Earlier, guys, this stuff was just coming right off this plywood. It is now sticking nicely. And one thing I noticed when we did stick it, guys, it sticks to itself very well. It just didn't stick to this surface very well, which is probably why there's a market for $34 a roll tape. But we do not have any more $34 roll tape. What we did do is buy a bunch of this stuff because it was on sale. And I can't turn back time. Right? So what we're going to do is continue on with this tape. Right? But we're going to do it in a water shedding process. Right? We'll do us a jam. And we'll do us a jam. And we'll bring the jam all the way out to here, guys. We're going to come right out onto the block. Right?
All right, so it's about that time of the day where we let the chickens out to free range for a bit.
Yeah.
Some of them already have done so. This girl, and she thinks she's getting treats. Crazy chickens.
But we're not going to spend a lot of time down here today, guys, because I got to get back up there and get back to work before the sun goes down.
Yeah.
Baby Cakes would like to come down here, and little Munchies would love to hang out with the chickens. You know what I mean? And so would I. But we can't paint our floor until the water won't come through the door.
Yeah. All right, back up to the house to get back after this tape. We're moving closer to getting that basement in order. What that means, I don't know, guys. We got plans for it. We want to kind of move things around and get some things put in the basement. So we're working hard to get it dried completely in. This is the final stretch.
Okay, let me see the... think if it's gonna work for us, this is the only thing that was gonna make it work. I probably didn't invent this, but I also haven't seen anybody do it. You know what I mean? All we did, guys, was use a heat gun at first, and we realized that we didn't actually need that much heat. What we needed was more of it. And a blow dryer has more but less heat. More air, though. And that was the trick, man. Look at it. Bang! We are poly window sealed. Polywall now. You know what I mean? Sticks real good. You know what I mean? That's what you want right there. You don't want this stuff to come off. That would be the opposite of what you want it to do. But it's not so permanent, guys, that we can't remove it. Now, if I wanted to take this off, I could just use a little bit of heat. And we could peel it back off again. You know what I mean? Which is the whole idea anyways, kind of. Because there might come a time, hopefully, that we'll be shuffling a door to the side and adding side lights in or something cool. You know what I mean? We got dreams, guys. Not all of them are nightmares. You know what I mean? So here we are. What do you think? I think if this holds up overnight, then I'm going to rock and roll with it on the 4 windows. How do you feel about that?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. All right, guys. So just to make sure that we're keeping watershed in mind, I did both jam sides first, slapping them over. And then we did the header piece, guys. So it would cover over top of this piece. That way when the water runs down the wall, it sheds instead of gets caught behind. This stuff is directional. The zip tape, however, was not directional. You could flip-flop that stuff, they claim. I still did watershed, guys, but this stuff is not that way. You have to do this, right? So now this is going to work great, and it'll be behind our trim, whatever trim pack we decide to use. This will all be behind it. And then we'll seal the outside of whatever our trim pack is for here, right? And that will be its final seal. Sweet.
I'm really excited about this door, even though it looks a little crazy right now. We got some really cool ideas for what we're going to do along the side.
Yeah, things changed.
Yeah. So, but we're there for the day, guys. The sun is going down. We got to figure out dinner, got a live, lots of things to do.
It's Tuesday, guys. Tuesday.
Yeah, so we'll be seeing you soon.
Yeah, we'll be seeing you soon.
You've already seen us already.
You've probably already seen us, because either this will be a video or this will just be the beginning of a video, guys. I don't know.
Nah, it's a video.
We'll see. We got our Bluetti stuff in here, guys. The Bluetti worked out great, just to bring it up one more again.
Yeah.
Because we're going to keep on bringing it up too, guys. You know what I mean? Because we really, truly want this lifestyle. And this is part of it, being able to be off of the grid if necessary, right, guys? We don't want to have to rely on anybody. That's that independence that we're looking for, right? And this is the kind of equipment that can offer that to us, right? And they like to work with us, and we like to work with them. You know what I mean? And they might even give us a chance to do some more stuff with them. You never know. I'm feeling good about it. We got it up there. We used some on-sale tape. We figured out how to use it, outside of its typical application. And we got to use some solar power to do it.
Heck yeah.
Chalk that one up for a ba-ding, wins all the way around, guys. All the way around.
All right, you guys. It's been a long day. We're going to wrap it up. Hopefully this sticks, and if so, we'll be after the windows tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you guys are enjoying our content, please be sure to give us a big thumbs up.
Bam.
Ring that notification bell.
Heck yeah, guys. It's down there. Get after it.
Share our videos.
That's what I do, guys. I do it every time, I promise.
Be sure to subscribe if you have not already.
That's a perfect time, guys. We're figuring out how to stick this stuff to the wall with blow dryers like nobody ever in a million years could ever think of this again. All right, guys.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you on the next one.
Peace.
Bye.